right, guys, we're here with another Funded Trader interview. We're here with Gabriel. It's good to have you on the interview, Gabriel.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here with you, Angelo.
Cool. So, for those that don't know, the Funded Trader, we are a funding challenge company. So, basically, if you pass our two-step evaluation, you do get to trade a funded account where you then will earn 80% profits. So, Gabriel has gone through the first two phases and he has made it to trading a funded account. What size were you trading again? 50K?
50K. Yeah.
50K. So how many challenges have you taken thus far? How long have you kind of been with us and whatnot? Walk us through the journey so far.
With you,
Yeah.
one challenge that I didn't pass before,
Mhm.
but before many challenges that I didn't pass with another companies.
So,
I
so you've been around the block a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trading since like 2008, but like 2 years ago, I discovered those challenges. So I have taken like 10 challenges, paid challenges that I didn't pass, and like around 30 challenges, demo challenges, and like 20% of them I passed by luck.
Mhm.
So, so this is the first time that I'm on real.
Okay, so you're on Real this time. You're making some money. We're gonna get into later in the interview. We're gonna look at Gabriel's dashboard, his actual account on the MT4. We're gonna take a look at how the account's currently going on, but just give everyone an idea. How did you kind of get started, with trading? You said you've been trading for a long time here. Give us a little background on how you got started.
Well, the first time when I was at the university, I did an internship at the bank in the money room where people traded real dollars and sucres, was the money in Ecuador by then. So I was dealing with interest rates, and the people on my side were dealing with dollars and forex, and then bank size in the bank. So that was the first time that I saw the forex market in real time. But it was not available for natural persons by then. It was around 1999, you know. So
That's a
then
long
in
time ago.
yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, then in 2008, I'm a real estate agent. Okay, I'm a real estate agent, and in 2008 I have a daycare business with some friends, and a child daycare business, and then I discovered that I need to do something that I love, and I didn't love that. So I was trying to find something to do through computer, only
Mhm.
through computer. So then I started to Google, and then by luck I discovered the word forex by then, and I started to see and started to demo, uh, um, trying to trade in demo, and I was I did very good, and I say, okay, this is it. This is something that
Yeah, you're
I'm
like,
making
you're
money
like,
on
I
here.
won. I won the
You
prize.
know,
Yeah.
I wake up late the next day, and I was with a lot of money. Okay, listen, I have to put money on here. So so I borrowed $5,000 from a friend because I didn't have that money, and I opened a 5,000 real money account, and I hired some guys from New York to give me signals, and but they were very patient, and they didn't open nothing at all during the day, and by then the crisis, the financial crisis of the 2008 started.
Hmm.
uh, and I said, okay, I am not stopping working on real estate 16 hours a day here. I need to do something. I need to. These guys don't open any trade, and I need to open trades. So so I started to with Forest Factory, open my trades, and
So just to be
I
clear,
blew my
you
account.
were buying some signals.
I were buying signals,
Hmm.
and by these guys were experts and were patients,
Hmm.
and I wasn't patient and I wasn't expert, so I blew the account in 3 months. So
Oh my God.
yeah,
So what lesson
so
did you blew the account, which happens to a lot of people. What lesson did you kind of learn from that, and where did you go from there?
that I needed to study, that I needed to study, and I started to search for education, and but by then in Ecuador there wasn't presential education, or everything was online, and I bought some courses, and but since I was working also on real estate, I had to go back to real estate, so um, I I didn't have all the time to do this seriously.
Hmm.
So all these years I was making a lot of screen hours, but not with a formal education.
Hmm.
And then just last 2 years I decided, okay, I said, okay, this is being a lot of time, and I'm not. I know this is my passion. I know this is what I love. This is what I want to be a trader. I want to be a trader, and I need to focus on. And I started to search for better education and study for seriously.
Okay, so you've been in the industry now for quite some time. I mean, your first, it seems like the first time that it piqued your interest was in 1999.
Yeah, well, but in the bank, but
Right.
yeah, but I wasn't my money.
Right. You didn't do much with it. So now let's fast forward to the point now. When did you find out about funding challenges? How did that first kind of go? You said you failed some challenges. Yeah. When did you first kind of get started with the whole challenge thing?
In around 2018, like two
Wow.
years, yeah, 3 years ago, I discovered FTMO, and
So you went with FTMO first. That was the first company that you tried out.
yeah, yeah. I discovered that, and then did a lot of demos.
Hmm.
And once I passed 3 demos, I started with the real account.
Hmm.
But I discovered that I passed those 3 demos with a lot of risk, and I wasn't managing well the risk. So in the real account, I blew up on the first week.
Right. Right. So you actually did get funded with them, but then ended up blowing the account.
No, 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 no. I didn't get funded with them.
Oh, the real account is in like the real challenge.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the real account, the real challenge actually. I mean, yeah, but I blew like 8 accounts with real accounts.
Okay, so then at one point did you find out about the funded trader?
Well, then I went through other companies also, looking for other companies, and I was always on YouTube searching for education, and then I saw I was starting to watch Blake's YouTube
Yep.
comments on these fundings,
Yep.
and I went with one of them, with funding talent, with other ones,
Hmm.
and I did some real paid with them, and I failed them too. And so, but finally I saw that Blake was opening with you this one, but at the beginning I said, okay, no, let's see. This is very new, so let's see how. Let's give them some months to see how they are going.
Hmm.
So after that, I started to watch you, and then I did a competition, a demo competition with you
Hmm.
in the leaderboard, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna go with these guys because I saw that all the conditions you were, it's like you did, Blake, and you were analyzing all the markets, and you took the best things of everyone and beat them, you know. so so that's what I say. Okay, these guys are very good.
Yeah, that's good. It's cool that you recognize that because that's exactly what we tried to set out to do, right? Look at all what were the best conditions from all the different companies and then put that all together into, our own, the funded trader. So that's definitely what we tried to do. I'm glad that we, hearing that from you that we accomplished that, to some extent. So when you came into our challenges, were you profitable? Like what was going on and like what kind of turned it around for you when all of a sudden you started to pass?
um, Actually, I knew that my weakness was I never passed the maximum daily loss. I always reached the take profit, but I never passed the maximum daily loss. I always blew the accounts because of that. So I knew that I had to manage risk and to improve my psychology and So I started to search for position size calculators and to see how to manage risk actually. So once I did that in demo, I
Mhm.
said okay, I'm gonna do because the first challenge that I tried with you, I actually failed also because of that.
Mhm.
And then after many practice on demo again and again, and I finally found a way to manage my risk behavior. And then I say, okay, I'm gonna give another chance. I have to do again because I'm wasting my time on demo. So
That's good. So you reflected on how you were losing with the challenges, and then you made an adjustment so that way you were able to come back and actually manage and pass one account. Now have you ever purchased above a 50K account or just you've been doing the 50K accounts?
no, I purchased well with you only the 50K, but
Mhm.
I purchased like many hundred K with FTMO and 50K and 10K and so I say okay, no, I'm gonna. Actually I wanted with you to start like with 10,000, but the lowest you had was 50K, so they say
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna have to save for the 50K. So I started with the 50K with you.
That's good. So can you name like you said you purchased some courses, some programs. What is like one program that, you really has really helped you that you would recommend to some people?
Well, actually, it's a combination of different ones.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the first one I bought was the volume spread analysis by Trade Guider.
Mm-hmm.
So I started. That was the first thing. Then I actually did a real course with the guy here in Ecuador that in presential, and from them I took some points. But then in YouTube, I found King of Forex, and I found a lady that was applying that strategy very good, and she said that King of Forex was her mentor. So and she actually did very well with in another challenge,
Mm-hmm.
real challenge. So that's what I started to follow her because she was doing very very good, and then she had another Discord channel where she gave for free all her knowledge, and and then I started to see okay, this King of Forest seems to be good, so I bought this King of Forex, and I started to combine King of Forex plus all the knowledge that I see, that I
Mm-hmm.
found. So it's a combination of everything right now.
That sounds good. So if anyone out there, is looking for a community to help them out with trading, it sounds like King of Forex really helped you out, and they're just on YouTube.
Yeah, he's on YouTube. He's on YouTube, and he has a lot of videos on YouTube.
So you're currently working a full-time job?
Yes, I mean I'm in a real estate agent full time.
Okay. And you said you lived in Ecuador?
Yeah, in Quito, Ecuador.
Okay. So so you were looking for one thing where you can really just get on the computer, make money, right? Not have to relocate, not have to do much, with regards to that. So and then Forex was kind of that one thing that piqued your interest, right?
Yeah,
What's
yeah. I mean,
what's one thing that you'd recommend to people who, are getting into Forex, maybe they're beginners watching this video. What's one lesson for them, for beginners that are getting started?
look for education and education, and for me, it has taken me a lot of time, many years, reading a lot of books, and the best book I have read is Trading in the Sun with Mark Douglas, where I finally understood the psychology of these things.
Hmm.
And the most hard part for me has been the psychology part because I am not disciplined, so I always risk a lot, very aggressive, and always break the rules, and so I need one has to master the discipline and the psychology part because the theoric part, I mean, you can important, but if you don't are disciplined, is a mess. You blew the accounts.
This is very true. This is very true at this point. So what motivates you with all of this, right? What's your end goal? You want to get funded, you want to scale up the account. What are you kind of shooting for with getting involved with the funding programs?
Well, my dream is to become a trader,
Hmm.
a full-time trader, and to live of trading.
Hmm.
And in real estate, I'm not gonna make all the kind of life all the income that I want as I can reach with forex.
Hmm.
And in real estate, there's a lot of paying customers that all business that come down is a lot of trouble. But but I really love to work with the computer from wherever I want, to maybe travel to other countries and still trading, and don't have to deal with customers, with other people that maybe they don't pay you the commission once you sell the houses.
Hmm.
So I love to live. I mean, actually, it's a passion for me. The forex is a passion. So I love it, and I like it. So I want to live for what I like.
So that being said, how rewarding has it been to now you have a funded account, you're making some money on it, you're up some money. Considering this is your passion, right? How rewarding has this been compared to, say, maybe closing a deal, for the real estate?
This is more rewarding because I'm making more money right now in a week than normally I do in a month. So so
Oh man.
yeah, so I'm very happy right now with the results right now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
You can't
I
complain, right? You can't complain.
yeah, I mean, actually, I'm hoping to get to the end of the month with the money that I have now. So, but
What will you plan to do? Say you get the withdrawal, right? What would you plan to do with the withdrawal?
with the withdrawal, start to paying bills,
Hmm.
but it depends on how much I withdraw. Right now, I am around. Um, let's see. I think it's. I guess right now I am up like $8,000 with profit right now.
And what'd you pay for the challenges? About like 300, 600. You failed one, you
I
said.
paid the 315. Ah, well, for the challenge, for the whole challenges.
Yep.
Well, I have
Just for the funded trader. Just for the funded
for
trader.
fund created probably 3,000
Okay.
around that. Plus
Still.
the 5,000 that I lose at the beginning. I have lost around $10,000 in
Mhm.
this journey. So
Yep.
so I need to recover that, and but more than that, what I need is to become consistent. And once I usually want also to buy another challenge once I become consistent with this one. So to get more capital and to maybe I don't know if it's a good idea to buy the $400,000 the next one, but because I have never managed that kind of money yet. But maybe 200,000 I will buy it, and I want to be I want to reach the 600,000 and and continue to growing up, you know.
Now, what is let's get into, the strategy a little bit, right? With the way that you're trading and whatnot. What's kind of your approach? Are you a swing trader, day trader, scalper?
I would say I'm a scalper, but today I've been doing the whole day with the position, but I can show you if you want.
Yeah, it seems like you're over there having some fun. So why don't you go ahead, share up your screen. Let's see your dashboard and see what's going on over there with your account.
Okay.
So we're here now on the plat on MT4. So you got some trades running right now. So explain to us what's going on here.
Okay. This is the. I use normally the 1 minute chart. Okay,
Hmm.
to open the trades, and I use um, some EMAs
Hmm.
and
So it looks like you got some indicators here and whatnot.
yeah. Okay. This indicator is the peak counter.
Hmm.
I have many positions open. Like I open like zero point 0.1 lot positions, but many. I have already opened like 7 lots right now.
Hmm.
But I open in the morning like 5 lots, and you see over here, you see my cursor, right?
Yep.
Over here, once the price was crossing this 200 EMA, I open because it is very probably that the uptrend starts.
Hmm.
So I try to open a lot over here. In the morning, the first thing I opened this morning
Hmm.
was when the price was crossing the 200 EMA also, you never know when the trend starts. So I opened here, and I was in profit here, but let me show you.
Just talk us through. So, what are you're trading on the 1 minute time frame. You said you're normally scalping.
Yeah, because normally when it cross, okay, when it cross the 1200, I try to write the trend,
Hmm.
and I go until a resistance zone. For example, right now, okay, here there's the 1 hour time frame, right?
Hmm.
So I see that there was the on Monday. I didn't trade last Monday, and one thing that I learned on these things: don't trade on Monday. For me, it was the worst day. Always lose on Monday. I don't know why, but but um, I was waiting for a retest of
Hmm.
this level, and but actually I took this trade. I was in profit until the my going to the day low level
Hmm.
in, but I was hoping that it was going to the week low level. So my take profit was on the week low. And then, even though I was in profit, it was there was here a support zone. This blue line is the support zone, and there was a retracement. So my first trade this morning was a loss. I lost, as you can see over here, almost $1,300 dollars, and it was 2.34% of my balance, my starting balance. So this indicator helps me to control the maximum daily loss. So if I see that I'm going more than 3%, 4%, 5%, I close. If I 5%, I'm out of the day in this moment. I don't want to break the law. So right now, I opened. I see that it was gonna go up. So probably it's gonna go up to the next resistance level, and probably it's gonna cover this candle. So over here I have a level which is an average daily range high. So my take profit is only there. If I get there, I'm gonna be happy. So in where do I enter? In the 1 minute time frame, you see over here is the point where it was the daily low. So it started to go up. So I took my losses here, 1,200, 1,300 losses here. But since it crossed the 1,200, I started open again, a lot of like 5 lots here. And I use this very small thing. For me, it's kind of psychologically, when I use one lot, I used to open many lots, and in the retracement I blew the account, or in the retracement I break the rule. So I know that I already have a lot of things, so maybe 30 trades for me is only 3 lots, and so right now I am in a profit right here. So you see, right now is 50, 57, 48, 5,700 pips right now, and I am with $507,000 with profit. So I don't know if it's gonna reach, because here is about 4 p.m. and the gold market, like at 5, it closes. So if it didn't reach my take profit before it closes, I'm gonna close the positions wherever it is. I don't want to take the risk on gaps and in the gold. When the market opens, is with the very high gaps after that, And I never trade this hour, but normally only because of the interview, I have been here, and I have seen that it's going to the take profit, and you see the 15-minute chart is kind of a flag over here, and on the 30-minute chart it is a flag, I guess. I think so. But there is a resistance here.
Yeah, so it's an ascending triangle. That's what it is.
Exactly, here, yeah. And that's what I kind of confident that these things should go up. And that's what I have been keeping the trade.
So it looks like you're positioned to get some profits here. Why don't you shift over to the dashboard? Let's take a look at the dashboard, see what it's looking like.
Okay.
Because you're floating some good profits right now, up 10,000 on the 50K.
Yeah, in 3 days, 4 days.
So you just started trading the funded account 3 or 4 days ago.
Last week, but I didn't trade this Monday. Okay, this is the dashboard, and actually it's 59,000.
Yes, you got the equity floating there. You got your win rate isn't looking too hot. You got 40 to 60% win rate, but it looks like the risk reward is pretty solid.
Yeah, you know the what happened with me this challenge, in this funded account, I started losing. I started like losing like $2,500 the first day. So everything I opened, it was Monday.
Mhm.
Everything I open, I lose, I lose, I lose, I lose. But but the risk reward you see is almost 3 to 1. You know, and the profit factor is 1.9, so it's not that bad. So
So yeah, you've got some decent stats here. You got the 50K account. So, hopefully it gets to the point where you're able to get a withdrawal here. Go over to the profit share tab on the
sure.
left-hand side. So for those, we now have the new feature where you can actually do request your withdrawal right on the dashboard. So once you are eligible, I know it's taking a little while to load. Once you are eligible to actually make a withdrawal, you're gonna come on this screen. You can see next withdrawable date is actually 126 2022. So then you'll be able to come on here, request your withdrawal. And yeah, hopefully you get to the point, where you're able to click that button, get a withdrawal. Obviously, we wish you the best of luck with the account, and can't thank you again for supporting us. Is there any one last word you want to give out there to anyone who's trading, maybe struggling with the challenges, anything like that, that you can just give them a piece of advice?
Yes. My first name is Winston. My grandfather was from England, and
Yeah.
he wrote a letter to Winston Churchill on his birthday once, and he wrote him back, and that letter was published in the newspaper here in Quito. And I admire this guy because he said once, "Never, never, never, never give up." So, so I think that this thing that I'm trading with real money right now is a consequence of after like 13 years of trying, studying, blowing accounts, and finally I think I am making it. So if you never give up, one day, maybe soon, maybe later, you will do it. Even if I don't, even if I don't get with this kind of money to the January 26th, I will continue trying. So so we need to be persistent in order to make in this industry.
And I think that's the case with really any industry, any business, right? It's not easy. At the end of the day, there's going to be trials and tribulations, and the harder it is, the more reward normally there is involved in the situation as well. So those are words that I stand by. Never give up, as well. And once again, I wish you the best of luck, Winston. Your actual name here, and for everyone out there listening, make sure to like and subscribe the video. We'll make sure to post down below if there's any contact info. If you guys want to reach out to Winston and get in touch with him, we'll connect that down below, and we'll see you guys over the next video. So thanks again for joining the Funded Trader interview.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, call me Gabriel. In Ecuador, everybody calls me Gabriel.
That sounds good. We'll be in touch soon. Peace out, everybody.